All right, dudes. Moving on. I think we're on number 7 now. We're going to set the EQ of each individual driver. We're going to, again, use Rue with our mic to do that. If you don't have Rue and a mic, you can use the Dayton OmniMic like what's on here. This little guy, it's actually, sorry, that probably was loud on you. It's actually fairly accurate. Obviously, I wouldn't use it in like a laboratory setting or anything, but for what we're doing here, it is fairly accurate, and that is definitely an option. Anyway, moving on, what we're going to do is we're going to EQ this driver here, and then the driver in the dash, and then the driver down here, and so on and so forth, all the way around the car. Yep, car's messy. Get over it. So let's move on. See if I can't bring this down some, so you guys can get rid of that glare. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and mute every channel except for the one that we're using currently, which right now is going to be channel A. You can start anywhere you want. I just prefer to start at one side, or start at one driver and work your way down, or here across, or however your DSP is laid out, just so you know that you went through each one individually. So we're going to play some pink noise, take some test sweeps, and I'm going to see how these are acting. There should be just the left tweeter. Yep, just that one playing. So we're going to give it some volume and take an RTA reading and see what it's doing. Pause that. So that's kind of leveled off there. That actually looks really freaking good. Started looking at this through the phone. Right about 8K, there's a little bit of a hump there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the DSP, take 8K, Q of 4.3 is going to be, yeah, it's good. 4.3 is right about a third of an octave, give or take. Sorry, no. Yeah, anyway, so that should be fine. So we're just going to take the 8K one and move that down 2 decibels, and we got to go from about, where's that at, 27.1 dB to 25. So yeah, 25 to 27, about 2 decibels. So we're going to go ahead and take another reading and see what that says. All right, that's leveled off there. So as you see, that brought it down right about 2 decibels. And got a little bit of a dip here. Really not going to worry about that. Dips are not that big of a deal. Peaks are. Like obviously that's 53 hertz. Not coming from the tweeter. Probably my neighbor running his lawnmower. Could be the laptop, hard drive making that noise. Could be just about anything. But really, that looks pretty darn good. I think I'll do bring it down another 1 and bring the Q so it's a little bit wider, and see how that affects it. All right, so I just did another sweep, and you see we got a nice little line going here. Where's that? What's that? Oh, 1/12 octave. 1/3 looks really smooth, obviously. Same thing with 1/6, pretty good. And some people like full spectrum, 1/48. Let's see, 24. I really like 1/12. Yeah, it does average a little bit more, but as you can see, it really doesn't change the overall graph of it. Now, when you start going to 1/6, you start seeing subtleties like in here. When you get to really fine EQing, those disappear, that sort of stuff. And then 1/3 just kind of gives you an all-over average, which I really don't. Not really a fan of. And 1:1, wow, look at that, the tweeter's playing perfect. No. So anyway, I like 1/12. But, alright, so I went back and, again, made the cue a little bit wider. The lower the number is, the wider that's going to get. Like if you watch this 8K dip here, as I make the number go up, it's going to make a more narrow cue, like so. And a little less, going to be really wide. I have that right about 3.